This microphone.
It's like for the baby.
Yeah.
Should we talk with the baby? Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hello. I was telling your husband if he thinks he's going to be a father like in 10 minutes.
It looks like it, but it's not yet. We still have a few more weeks. So hopefully he stays there for... It's a girl. Hopefully she stays there for as long as she needs to stay there. So
I hope so. Yeah. Otherwise we will go viral.
Yeah, no, we need the babies to cook fully cooked.
How do you feel about like this time that we are fighting for equality, and including in this movie?
It's it's a wonderful time, and I think it's about time. We have the conversation going. We have a lot of people involved. It's finally like really being put out there. And I think, what better time as well for this movie to be coming out when we're talking about inclusion, equality, and all these issues that, shouldn't really be issues anymore, but we're fighting them, and hopefully, we can just pave our way and we just keep going.
It's funny because I went to Mexico and I was in Mass, and the priest says to pray for more guys to become priests, and I was like, I have a solution. If you invite women,
then you have more.
Have to pray. I would like to hear your Spanish.
¿Qué quieres que te diga en español? Saludos a todos. Gracias por el apoyo.
Un beso muy grande.
Beso.
I have to tell you that I interviewed you in Dallas at the Dallas International Film Festival.
Oh, fantastic. Hi, nice to see you again.
It's good to see you again. I wanted to ask you, if you were a priest, what type of priest will you be? Like the nice one, the mean, the strict?
I'd probably be a very nice priest. And I'd probably also be fairly progressive.
Define progressive.
Yeah, trying to make sure that faith applies to the world as it is today, and dealing with, I think, 21st century issues and problems.
And what do you think about, like, women becoming priests?
Personally, I'm all for it. I think that we can be led and we can be inspired by women just as easily as we can by men. I understand, and I am by no means a biblical scholar. There's a lot of philosophy and dogma that prevents that. So I would never deign to try to overthrow that. But from my own personal point of view, I think that we need to get to a place where we are all accepted equally and there's inclusion and representation.
Yes. Yeah. And I wanted to ask you, who has been your biggest female inspiration?
Oh my goodness, so many people, honestly, my wife and I were just having this conversation, about how there have been so many world leaders from Cleopatra to Queen Elizabeth. The Philippines, where I was born, has had a number of female presidents. Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo was a friend. You can Golda Meir, Margaret Thatcher, Hillary Clinton. There are people out there who I think are amazing leaders and amazing human beings and are very inspirational. So I don't think we should ever sell women short.
Thank you so much. And my last thing, will you say a message in Spanish?
If you interviewed me before, you should remember that I don't speak Spanish.
I do know, but I make everybody speak Spanish. You can say hola.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Nice to see you again.
Yes. I want to be a priest, right?
Right. Yeah, it's so timely right now with everything that's going on with the Times Up movement. It's the perfect time for the movie to come out.
What do you think? Will you go to mass if a woman is I don't even know how you say is in charge?
I'm not Catholic.
Okay, I wouldn't even go.
If I were to go to church, I totally wouldn't have a problem with a woman being a priest.
Wait, do you have a religion?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I was raised Southern Baptist, but I'm bad right now. I'm not practicing.
Okay, but if in the baptism they will allow women to be priests or pastor or...
Yeah, absolutely.
I know nothing about religion.
No, they're fine. They're fine with that, I think.
Well, it depends. Some Southern Baptists still do not let women enter that pulpit. So I grew up Southern Baptist as well, and I have not seen a woman in a pulpit. But I've been definitely to churches that have women preachers, and so yes, it's time to have the conversation. This movie is not just about the Catholic Church. It's just about women being able to be equal with men on all levels.
My last thing is you guys have to say something in Spanish.
Hola. ¿Cómo está?
Muy bien, gracias.
Ciao.
Tequila, cerveza, I don't know.
I know. I took Spanish 2 years of Spanish in high school, and I've got absolutely nothing right now.
Like
It's
uno, dos, tres. Come on.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There you go. Muy
Yeah.
bien, felicidades. Gracias.
De nada.
Ask you, if you were a priest, what kind of priest would you be?
What kind? What religion?
No, like what type? Like the crazy one, the very strict, the...
I'd let people do things that they shouldn't do.
So the fun one.
The fun priest, yeah.
I'm gonna do it like this because I always look, she's naked. But I'm like, no, she's not. She does
I'm not
have a-
naked. There's a lot of skin.
Okay, so you will be the cool one.
I'd be the cool priest.
Okay,
for sure.
cool. I will go to you for confession.
Yes, please do.
My last thing, I want to hear your Spanish.
Un poquito.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Mi papá es de Guatemala, pero no habla español. Un poquito.
Saludos a Guatemala.
¿Saludas?
A Guatemala.
¿Guatemala?
Ajá. It's like cheers or
Oh,
greetings
saludos.
to Guatemala.
Ciao.
Adios. Oh my God, I am with the tallest director ever. How are you?
Good to see you, my dear.
So tell me, what inspired you to direct this movie?
Women empowerment. It's just wonderful to see this film in terms of what it does in terms of giving women power in the church.
Yes, and if you were a priest, what kind of priest would you be?
I would be how can I say, a person who accepted all people as equal.
Good. Do you like directing better than acting, or it's just totally
I
different?
enjoy directing more because I get a chance to say something with my work.
And last thing, can you say something in Spanish for the Latino audience?
Habla español?
Sí, soy de Guadalajara.
That's it.
Muchas gracias.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Find me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, okay? Gracias. Adiós.